Okay, the thing just crashed entirely. So moving on. Um, so as of right now, Elaine is in the tomb with Lord Kratos and Lucifer, and they're discovering how the sarcophagus that encapsulated Kratos was not meant to be open, but forever closed. As you were saying,
By Mr. Lord Kratos.
yes, Elaine.
See ya.
Oh, you're leaving. Oh, okay.
Wait.
Lucifer suggested you leave, like both of you. But if you want to talk to him, you can. Lucifer's like, "Hey, I'm stepping out. If you want to talk, ask." Wow, I just wrote.
Okay.
He then says like, "If you want to talk to him, you can, but I'll be outside when you need me."
Alrighty.
So he walks out, and you now are now alone with Lord Kratos.
So, how are we gonna kill Coin? Are we gonna kill
Well, I don't think we can. And if anyone can, it's gonna have to be you.
Coin?
I think we established this. Your party has better
Yeah.
priorities.
But I mean, I'm not the only one with a grudge against Coin. They can help,
Grudge
right?
and motive is not the point here. I say this with respect to the lady, but Coin is not something that can be killed with begrudgment. Why is a vast one opened? Closed, you son of a bitch. He says as Kratos. Moving on, the thing says, Coin is not something that can be killed with such emotions. Coin has to be killed with force. And from what I saw, you were the only one that had the ability to do what Coin has done before.
So you were watching the tournament.
In a way, yes.
But I couldn't fight you when I fought. I couldn't beat you when I fought you. So what makes you think I can beat Coin?
That's the
You can't do
difference.
it, and
I
I
didn't
can't
let
beat
you beat
you.
me. Coin and I are two different fighters. I'm a fighter with rapid and quick attacks. I'm responding to a message. 1 minute, please.
Oh my god, Kratos is a Twitch streamer. He's responding to a message.
Thank you for the gifted subs, Kitty Girl 123. I will not tolerate racial comments in my chat. Okay, I'm back. I made a friend yesterday, and they're texting me.
Alright, that's chill.
Moving on. So, there's like, me and Coin are two different fighters. He plans strategically and uses brute magic, while I charge you, giving you a little time to move. And my attacks are explosive enough to give you little wiggle room out of them. So realistically, you couldn't beat me because you didn't see through me. You know Coin. I don't know how well you know him. I don't know how much you're telling me. But I know you know more than you're letting on.
He's a bitch, and that's all I know.
You may say that. But take it from somebody who has been lied to by Coin. I know a liar when I see one.
Oh damn, calling me a liar
Not to
straight off the
call
bat.
you a liar, Elaine, but to be frank, you and Lord Coin have more in common than you truly believe. The unlimited wellspring of magic you both seem to possess. The ability to befriend of natures of any creature you so choose. You two are of an equal coin, just opposite sides of a spectrum.
Well, Yeah, I guess, but I don't want to be the same as him at all.
I'm not saying you are the same as him. I'm just saying you two share qualities that your party doesn't, which gives you an advantage. The book is gone. The book has been long destroyed. Technically speaking. That sword of yours is something I have never seen before.
The armor.
I
I
mean
got
it
out of
as
the
a...
armory.
Oh, 1 minute.
Damn, who keeps gifting Kratos these subs?
I'm sorry, responding to my tier 3 subs again. Moving on, so he then says, that suit of armor you wear, it's frightening to me. The energy it possesses is something I have never seen. And I say respectfully, I've killed things much, much scarier than Coin.
Well, to admit, it did kind of frighten me at first, but it's comfortable.
It suits you. It suits you well, I will say. It's refreshing to see a creature of your status in armor strong enough to almost slay gods. So, what's your plan, Elaine?
I was just gonna travel with the group and
I don't
see
mean
where things
now.
brought me.
I mean now.
Long term?
No, I mean in general.
Oh.
I don't mean past or present or future, I mean now. In that battle, you unlocked things that I've never seen before. And it was impressive. It was...
Guess I could go train, but I don't usually train.
I'm not saying to train. Whatever you tapped into in that tournament clearly has a hold on you. Do you understand what you did in that tournament?
A little fuzzy.
When
I killed Ivan.
Yes, when you killed Ivan. You lost 100% of your magic and you still casted that spell. You casted a magical spell without the use of magic. That is infeasible. So the fact that you did do that is clearly linked to something of a past heritage, or linked to something that that armor possesses. If I were you, I'd learn to harness it. Because against Lord Coin, that is where I slipped. He had unlimited power while I had a reserve. You have the choice here, not me.
Alright.
I'd
Take what you said to heart.
I'd advise going to search for this before you leave for Lord Varg. That is a dark chapter for our people. Do you wish anything else of me?
Nope. Just get some rest.
I bid thee well, your grace.
Bye now.
He gives you this formal ask goodbye, and you're like, bye.
Bye!
So as you walk out, Lucifer's just kind of just cross-armed at the door, leaning against the wall. I was like, that took you a while.
Conversation with the Godslayer.
Really?
I do a lot of this.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah. Okay, so...
Some end in...
Some end in betrayal.
Enemies!
Well, listen, that just sounds like you from the past. Loki's still out of commission from that fight, so he's probably going to be asleep for the next, 2 days?
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got the next best thing. You got a stronger Rosen.
I missed you, Lucy.
Honestly, I missed you too, Elaine. Truth is, it was weird not being with, not, not being with the spirit. We traveled the world. We traveled everywhere. I just wished I could have taken you with me. I
You
went to
can come with
places.
now.
I'll consider that, but I mean where I was. I traveled the worlds, not just the one we currently stand on. I went to alternate realities, different dimensions, different timelines. I went everywhere. I explored everything, and yet I didn't find you, Loki, Ivan, any of them in any other one but this.
Nice.
It's strange. It's almost as if you only exist in one linear line. And if that line is to fall, destruction will ensue. I'd honest to God love to show you it. But I understand you have duties to attend to.
You never liked duties.
I know you didn't. That's why I was the responsible one.
We always need one person.
Yeah.
I mean, look at our party.
Look at your
We have
party.
one. Yeah. We have one responsible one. Not me.
Who is it?
And, I mean, okay. We both love Loki, but we know that he isn't that responsible.
You love Loki. I value him.
Okay.
Listen, I say this respectfully. If he's gonna become my successor, he's gonna have to learn that not everyone is going to love him.
Okay, this sounds more like tough love to me.
It's both. But
Alright.
he has a future. It's just not one that I'm in. But I digress.
It's a shame. I wanted to see some brotherly antics.
I might come with you if Kratos deems it necessary. Moving on,
Then,
though.
like, look, okay, and then we have Jinx. Not really that responsible.
Yeah.
I mean, she's cool, but not responsible. And Ivan, must I say more?
He distracted that poor Asimar.
Killed him, basically.
No, that was Loki, and I'm proud of him. I'm just not proud that he got thrown and didn't try and fight back.
Yeah, I don't know if Ivan's mad at me about that whole killing him in the tournament thing. He might be.
I mean, honestly, can he be mad?
Maybe. I mean, I could have kicked him out of the arena.
No, because that would have killed him. But that's besides the point right now.
The only responsible one is Calypso.
Yeah, no, that's so fair. Eclipse is rash. Krieg is Krieg.
Yeah.
And while Loki has matured, I've heard, it hasn't been enough to get to where I am. You know what I mean?
Yep. I know exactly what you mean.
You know, we have some time before everybody wants to head to Varg. Maybe you want to go on...
Adventure?
Sure, I'm game. Where do you want to go?
Yeah. How do you decide?
Why don't you decide? Pick a place, any place.
I'm indecisive.
Believe me, I noticed. How about this? Or any when.
Any when.
Anywhere, any when.
Anywhere, any when. Yeah. Here, in the future.
In this current location, how far in the future? Future's a bit iffy with my magic.
Alright, then past.
How far?
Pretty far.
Like, give me a number. Or a general area.
Your favorite year.
My favorite year.
Yes, your favorite year.
I was always fond of. Let's go. And then he holds his hand out, and that onyx flame that you've used becomes a key. And just he starts whispering these random words. And you just hear a click. And suddenly this silver door appears before you. Kind of like the Genshin loading screen.
Thanks.
After you, I insist.
Thank you. I'm gonna walk in.
As you walk in, there's this. Where the Colosseum in villages is just desert. This land has not been touched by man. You are currently the first living people to step foot in the continent of war.
Oh, fun.
Lucifer then walks out and says, "Oh, I missed this place before, the humans ruined it. Let's be real, they suck.
Vast area of nothing.
Area 0, if you will. And honestly, I'm going to say, as Lucifer's talking, his voice kind of fades out in your head as you sense something very familiar coming towards the coastline, of which you're like only a mile from.
Can I look towards the coastline?
I would recommend running towards the coastline.
Okay, I'm gonna run towards the coastline. I just interrupted Lucy. Poor guy.
No, he's still talking and following you.
Okay.
So what do you do?
Running towards the coastline.
He's like, what the fuck? So, as you both are running, you see where once there was no island, this massive spire.
What's the color?
It is a purplish. It is purple and black.
Okay.
I remember this place. May I introduce you to the current and formal Dragon Island?
Oh.
This is where all the dragons came from.
So, like, my good old buddy?
As you try and summon it, it doesn't come out.
Where is he?
You then just hear behind you. Like these massive flutters of wings and bone and everything else.
Okay, what's behind me?
You see flying towards you with a wingspan of almost 10,000 feet.
Cry.
You see a 5-headed dragon start flying past you. Lady Tiamat, in all her glory. You see that Lucifer's is very casual by saying Lady Tiamat, in her current glory. I don't understand why the Godslayers killed such beautiful dragons.
I don't know either. I don't understand half of what they did. Why they did it.
Why don't we ask them?
We could, but the ringleader hates me.
Not right now.
I like what you're putting down. Where are they now?
You then see he summons two like wings of just black energy as he kind of like grabs you by like the arm, going like, "Come on, let's go." You start
Yay!
you start flying towards the Dragon Island and the spire, and you see this blue crystal disc, and it oddly seems familiar.
Can I touch it?
No, it's on the ground. You're in the air.
Damn.
You see Tiamat taking care of these massive mother dragons of each of the chromatic colors.
That's cute.
And you see the first dragonborns just beginning to walk around. You see a blue one and you think of Veldora. Oh my god, I forgot his name.
How'd you? That's so sad.
What?
I said, how do you forget his name? That's sad.
I honestly don't. But no, as you keep flying, you see the world is beautiful.
Is there any creatures besides the dragons that became extinct that I see?
Are you asking? Okay, you're asking me. So you see these griffins. You see griffins. You see manticores, banshees. You see harpies. You see all these beautiful like hybrids of animal and human that you now know to be extinct. As much as I respect Lord Kratos, I don't understand what he did, and I never will. What he did was foul.
Yeah. I mean, look at everything. So lively and beautiful.
Sorry.
I miss it.
I do too. And as you keep flying, for a minute you kind of just like go through reality for a minute, and you appear on the beginning of the Greed Colony. And then you land on the coast where you would know where Voltus and Veldora's housing will be. He then says, okay, we gotta keep a low profile here. You need to put fox ears on, 9 tails, look as if you belong here. Look animalistic.
Can I turn into a fox?
I wouldn't recommend that.
Alright.
Then they'll think you're an actual animal. You see that Lucifer then just like rolls his shoulders, and these like spikes come out of his elbows. You gotta look the part if you're gonna do it right.
I'm gonna get into my classic. Your tail. Everything.
Oh right, he also has a tail. So he goes, and you start walking into town. You see where Horus's bar is. You see where Loki and Jinx's house is gonna be. You see where everyone's house is gonna be. You see the messaging board. You see in the distance where Coin's tomb should be. And as you walk around, you see a young Drogos with all of his limbs and in a lively condition with decorated armor, just greeting and talking to casual townsfolk. And Lucifer's like, God, he's old.
Making me feel old.
Alright, so you have free right now. And again, just be clear, you can interact with this.
I won't mess with anything?
Lucifer won't let it.
Okay.
You have free reign to do whatever you want. And then Lucifer also assures you this, and he says, if anything happens, I'll go back and fix it.
I want to go to the construction place and make sure they make plans to make a house.
You see that that's not going to ever happen, because, again, you're billions of years in the past.
Oh, okay.
You're way, ways back. This isn't like 10 years ago. This is a while ago.
Okay.
Again, before the genocides and purges.
so I'm gonna horses bar.
You see a young horse. Hello, what may I get for you? And again, he looks young.
What's the menu?
Huh?
What do you sell here?
Food, beverage, booze, anything you like.
What booze?
What?
God's Blonde?
Pardon?
The strongest alcohol you
He then pulls out this really. You see, it's Jinx's favorite. It's called the Good Stuff whiskey,
have. Okay.
but it says new, the new good stuff, implying that this is so long. Like, we just got this. Sorry, I'm new to this business thing.
Oh. No biggie. I bet you'll do.
And then do you try it?
Yeah.
It's not anything great. It's not aged. It's just whiskey.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. But as you just do your thing, he then proceeds to just like, so what brings you into town? I've never seen you before.
Traveling.
From where?
Oh.
You don't need to tell me. I like knowing people's stories.
Yeah. Some people's stories are complicated.
Believe me, I know. There's apparently some like random group of people coming in today who come from all parts of the country. God, the stories they must tell.
What's their name?
Oh, some pretentious group called they call themselves the God Slayers or something. I don't know. They sound douchey to me, if you ask. Think about it. Something to kill gods seems rather taboo.
Hey, would you mind if I performed while they were in? I'm a musician.
Oh, I wouldn't mind at all. We have open mics.
Here.
So, as you then proceed to just start playing, all the people look confused. This is not the music from this era. This is, again, millennia old. They're not even remotely familiar with half the stuff you're doing.
Can I do the oldest song I know?
The oldest song you know is still a few hundred years away from them.
What do I do?
Your sword just says, you hear in your head, something says, go outside.
Outside.
As you walk outside, you hear just these four people screaming like, okay, where's the first target? I don't know. Well, we should probably figure that out. I mean, if you think about it, we can just go from wherever. The gods gotta be lurking around here somewhere. Lucifer you see Lucifer's like in the town square talking to Drogo, so he doesn't see this. They're like, oh,
Elaine's trying not to laugh.
you see Lucifer's like, oh, so long story short, I'm from like the way distant future, and yeah, you're gonna die. So give me all your money, and I'll prevent it from happening. You see the God Slayers as teenagers.
Oh my god!
You see Stolas as like 4'3". You see Kratos as like. You see Kratos with like this really, really trashy, like trying to grow out like a goatee.
Oh my god.
You see Varg with blonde hair and blue eyes. And you see Coin with fair pale, like with fair tan skin and like wavy brown hair.
Yeah.
Still with his piercing blue eyes that you know. No triangles though.
Coin's still Coin.
He then just says, alright guys, let's put our horses aside and let's find a place to sleep for the night, alright?
They have horses!
Yeah, they have 4 horses.
Oh, what's their names?
Kratos just says, I don't understand why we didn't name ourselves the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Because that sounds threatening. We don't want to cause problems. Again, different coin you're seeing here. This coin's being like, we don't want to cause fear.
Huh. Maybe coin
Um,
isn't.
so we need to find shelter. And to find shelter, we need money, of which we don't have. Any ideas? Chris is, I can just kill the bartender and take his house. They all pause and look at him. I was kidding. 'Twas a joke. Ever heard of it, coin? Alright, well, moving on. I mean, we could just sleep outside. If you think about it, build a house. A tent, maybe? Stolaston says, are you fucking 12? I'm 16, so you're kind of close. Do you chime in at all? Because they're just going back and forth until you do something.
Chime in.
So, what do you do?
Hello.
Which one do you try and approach first?
My buddy old house goes.
Stolaston says, oh, hello. Oh, you're a different specimen. What are you?
What?
He says, you're a different specimen. What are you? Have you never seen one of your kind before?
Can I say I'm a kitsune?
Yes, because that's the answer.
Okay, yeah.
He then says, you see he pulls out a black book and starts like writing in it. Interesting. Like a big, familiar black book.
The book?
Do you say that out loud, or is he like,
No.
just Kitsune, 9 tails, ears? He's like sketching you out. Ears. Coin that says, Stolas, there's a time and there's a place. Hello? He seems oddly more charming.
Huh?
What?
Confused.
Okay, Coin pushes Stolas out of the way and says, there's a time and there's a place. Hi, I'm Coin.
Hey, Coin. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And again, very, very scary. Like, scarily different.
Does he actually shake my hand?
Yeah, he shakes your hand. He shakes your hand, makes eye contact with you, and like just like goes like, so, are you from here, or are you also a traveler like us?
Traveling.
Oh, nice. So, do you have any connections here to where we could get a house or shelter for the night?
I pull some strings.
Okay, that would be lovely. We don't have a lot of money because, well, people don't believe in our cause that much. So, you know?
What is your cause?
Oh, well, to put it simply, we have a dream to get rid of the Elder Gods, to bring more prosperity and righteousness to humanity. The gods have ruled over us with an iron fist for millennia, and honestly, we think the world would be better without them. Just because of the fact that no one thing should control everything.
Yeah.
Very different belief system, too, that he's saying.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this world is beautiful. Everything about it, from the fish in the ocean to the harpies in the sky, it's magnificent. Everything that happens is just intoxicating. Sorry, I'm rambling.
No. I understand what you're saying. I'll try to get you guys a place to stay.
That'd be great.
Can you do me a huge favor, though?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you hum me a tune from this time?
Huh?
Sing me a song.
he sings you a song that you remember from you know whose life. A lullaby. I don't know where that song came from, but it's always just been in my mind. Kratos, and she says,
Alright.
"We get it, Coin, you're crazy." I'm not crazy.
Alright. Stay right here. Can I put out... I don't have a hat. Shoot. Can I get like a little bucket and become a street performer for money?
Sure. Moving on though. So Lucifer then says, "So are you having fun with the tyrant?"
Yeah, I'm trying to get them money. Or a place to stay.
Your... I swear, your kindness needs limits. This is the man that killed you, don't forget.
He doesn't seem like it.
He didn't seem like it before. Like, he didn't seem like it when you met him either.
He actually shook my hand without any hesitance.
That's still Coin. No matter what, you know what he did.
Yeah.
Listen, we can't get too deep in here. We really can't. I know you want to. I know you like believing there's good in all of them. There's not any good in that one. I don't know what's different about him, but I know somewhere in my heart that that's still the same Coin that killed you.
Alright.
I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just...
No, I understand. You're looking out for me.
Not even that. Just... I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing. Moving on, though. You do what you want. I gotta go back to the future for a minute. I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
So he leaves you in the past.
Great friend he is. Alright.
You then see the other God Slayers left Coin, and he's just fiddling with a necklace around his neck.
Alright. I'm gonna ask him where he got that necklace.
So as you walk over to him, and as you look closer, it's the coin. Dialogue.
So, where'd you get that necklace?
Oh, it kind of just appeared with it. I don't know where I came from, or who I am, or what I am. All I know is that I washed up on the beach, and there was a coin on my neck, so I named myself Coin.
So you gave yourself a name.
I guess. I also give luck to everything, but that's beside the point.
So you're telling me if I go make a random bet with a stranger, I'd win?
Probably. As long as I'm near you.
Alright, wait, come over here.
As you drag him, he goes, "Ah!"
I'm gonna go to the richest guy I see.
You see Duke Money's-worth rolling around in all of his money.
Oh, okay.
He goes, "Yes."
I have to make a bet.
How do you?
I bet you in about 3 seconds, a shooting star will come right in the sky and land right over yonder.
Milady, it is the middle of the day.
And 1, 2.
How much money are we wagering?
How much are you willing to give?
How much are you willing to lose?
My whole life savings.
Okay, so I'll put my whole life savings. So that's
All right.
around, what, $4 trillion?
Yeah.
In equivalent, that's about 1 quintillion platinum. This is
And my life savings.
3, 2. You've
1.
got to be shitting me. You've got to be kidding me. It's the middle of the day. The stars are not out yet. He then just starts crying and hands you, like, just a bag a really small bag.
Sir,
Yes,
I thought life savings.
it's a bottomless bag.
Oh, well, you need a life too, so I'm gonna take like 2 whole handfuls and give
No.
him some.
He then just says,
What do you
no,
mean?
no, a bet's a bet, and I lost.
Oh, wait, I feel bad.
Good day, madam. And then he just leaves and walks into the ocean. Coin then says, see,
Coin, I got our money.
I'll take that.
This is more than one night stay.
I hope so. But, no, I told you. I'm lucky, I guess. This coin's brought me
Yeah.
nothing but good luck. I don't know what I would do without it. I just want to know where it came from. Where I came from. Some. Hmm?
I don't think I can help with that. You need to find out on your own.
I know. And I don't know why I'm asking a stranger for, like, reassurance. But then the other god came back and says, hey, where's the money at? Quinn's like, right here, Kratos. How in the fuck? You know, not even question it. I don't care how much dick you suck. Let's go. You guys go get the room. I want to stay here with this one. Whatever you say. I apologize for his behavior. He's a bit temperamental.
It's okay.
The other two
Hey.
are quiet.
I have friends like that.
Believe me, I don't understand friends as well, but
Some that are annoying. Stab your other friends for no reason.
I feel that personally.
Friends suck sometimes.
Yeah. Suddenly, you then feel this, like, your hand where the sword would normally come up begin to boom, 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 boom. Like it's pulsating.
My hand is pulsating.
Coin says, are you okay? And then all of a sudden you vanish.
I just scarred a 16-year-old.
He's like, it evaporated. Moving on, then you flash forward a few years
Oh, okay.
on a stormy day.
Oh, okay. Wait,
You see,
does Lucy know where I
I don't know.
am? Okay.
You then flash forward to a stormy day on the Dragon Island where the spire was.
Is it gone?
It is shattered.
Oh.
There you see a modern Kratos and a modern Coin. White, pale white skin, black diamonds, blue piercing glowing eyes. Kratos, it doesn't have to end this way. I always thought of you as brother. No matter what you put me through, I always thought of you as family. I'm still Coin. I'm still that weaselly little rat that intends to bury you 6 feet under. What is your reaction to that? Kratos is still standing strong, ready.
I don't want to butt into this one.
Kratos then says, "Oh, you."
No, continue.
Kratos then looks at Coin and says, "You understand that whatever you do now will affect the rest of existence as you know it. I know what you are, Azarath. You are not a being to be trifled with. You are the one that Varg's people respected and admired, not those of the other clans. I worked beside you for this long, for this betrayal. You killed your wife in cold blood and blamed us. You made the people think that we were monsters. Why did you do it? I honestly just felt like it. Listen, Kratos. Kratos, if you will. The names we were given bear more value than you think. Conatos, Vargas, Kratos, Stellatus. They have more meaning than you think. See, the names are the ingredients of a spell. Spell of which can only be performed by all four forgotten clansmen. Once I find the fourth one, it's smooth sailing from here. Now, be a good peasant and obey me, for I command it. You saw what I did to Stolas. You saw what I did to Varn. His hopes, his dreams, his soul, gone at the snap of my fingers. So, Kratos, what difference do you offer me? Kratos, not knowing what to say, begins to tense up his body. What is your reaction to this?
My mouth is agape.
Gay?
I said agape. Like, open, like jaw.
And as soon as they are about to dash at each other and lock fists, they make contact, and you see this extremely bright light, and time pauses. Lucifer then just appears behind you. This is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
This is the day that changed everything. He then says, "Follow me."
Like kids. All right.
He then says, "So." He walks you right towards Coin's face, and you see it's beginning to rip like paper mache and show purple skin.
Can I slap it?
No, I wouldn't recommend it because that would bring him out of time. This
okay.
monster is Azarath. This is the Forgotten that killed you. That's the monster you're going to have to kill. The one that wounded, and he points back and you see the hole through Kratos' chest that is still not healing. Coin created a wound that can't even be healed by your magic. That's what you need to fight, because no one else can. Or wants to. Everyone has a big battle. Some are closer than others. I only pray for Loki and Ivan.
You know what their battles are going to be?
I know what everyone's is. It's the burden of being the demo god of love. All you care for and all you wish to be, you can see in one clear line. I know exactly how each and every one of you goes or wins. I can only hope something changes. But that's besides the point. Look.
No? Can you tell me what you know?
A battle that is bigger than this is coming. Bigger than an event that shattered the continents as we know it. This is when Tidus was born. This is when everything fell apart. We call this day Ground Zero. Because no one remembers it. This is where the pad is to get to Nebuchadnezzar. You just need to find which continent, or which part of it is on. My best guess is you've only not been to one.
Mm-hmm. I'm going there next.
Let me ask you something, Elaine.
Alright.
Are you afraid of Coin? It's a yes or a no.
That's a complicated question.
Are you afraid to kill Coin?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe not at all. I don't know. I still can't grasp my head around that I have to do it, and I don't even think I can do it.
I understand that. But listen, you have your friends at your back. That's something Coin doesn't have. Azrael and
He doesn't have
Azazel,
friends, but he has pawns.
not anymore. Azrael and Azazel obey him just because they fear what would happen. As soon as they disobey him, the same thing that happened to Ivan's siblings are going to happen again. They're going to die in such a way that they cannot be resurrected by magic alone. I'm going to let you go back for a little bit. I'm going to think on what we're going to do.
All right.
He then opens a portal, and as you walk through, you are not brought back to the present, but brought back to the tombstone.
Okay.
And your sword and book are both missing. You see that they are lodged into the ground at the side of this tombstone.
I try to pull them out.
No, they're stuck. So, what do you do?
Hello.
Hello, Elaine. How are you?
Complicated emotions, but
Do you want to talk
okay.
about it?
Just confused.
I get that.
Coin I saw in the past was nothing like the coin now.
That's how everyone is. You weren't the same.
Well,
Sure, you were
how did he
similar.
go from that to... I don't even know what he is now.
He was a Forgotten. But then he was human. He's the first of his kind. He's a Remembered. The event of which happens after Forgotten is killed in battle. They are reincarnated into another spirit, of which is the opposite of who they were. Coin, being inhumane, became human. And then after discovering of whom he was, he returned to Azarath, which is the person that you saw at the battle with Kratos and when you woke him up.
All right.
So, if I were you, I wouldn't think about it. You have a job, and it's to get rid of him. If not for you, do it for me. Elaine, I have been here for so long. It's dark, it's cold. The floor of which I'm writhing in pain on 24/7 is freezing.
I bet it is.
It's still stained with my blood. Coin feared us enough to kill us. Did you ever wonder why that was?
Well, I just thought he killed things to kill things.
No. You know for a fact he doesn't kill without intention.
Yeah.
He killed us because we had what he didn't. The ability to feel emotion.
He seems like the type of person to say emotions make you weak.
He doesn't want them to be weak, he wants them to be stronger. Coin has no regard for emotion. He just acted like he did when he was Azarath but trying to be Coin. There is a difference. Not a good one, but there is a difference. So, the question remains of what our plan is. And why won't you call me as my name? I'm giving you a choice right now if you want to call her as who she is, or if you don't and want to wait till next game. That's completely up to you.
Who watches these?
Surprisingly more people than you think. They actually have decent views.
Oh, really?
Honestly, I was surprised too.
Okay.
If you want to wait till next
Hi,
game,
Callum.
I don't think Callum watches these.
Oh, damn it. Hi, Matt.
I don't think Matt watches these. I think only Noah and Hayden watch these.
Hi, Hayden.
Oh my god, wait, that was kind of, I want to see who else is online, just before anything else. Oh, Matt's online.
Oh, and I guess hi, Noah.
Okay, goddamn. So, as you proceed to so do you say by her name, or, because I'm gonna probably say, it's gonna happen next game too, because you're gonna see her.
I don't know. I don't know what I should do.
You can just say, like, I'm not ready to say it yet.
I don't think I'm ready.
I understand. Well, I know you're gonna do great. Bye, Elaine.
Goodbye.
As you then leave, you return to the War Kingdom as it was. Loki is still taking his nap. Everyone's at the bar, and Lucifer is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, I want to
He's
see
still in
Lucy.
He's still in the past.
Oh.
And unless you have anything else that you want to do,
I want to go see Lucy.
he's in the past. What else do you want to do?
Lucy
Other than
cries.
You then cry. So
No, I wanted to go to the point where there's a
what do you want to do?
I wanted to see how Lane and Lucifer met.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
As you are then thrown back into the past once again, you are brought to a very, 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 very bright palace, filled with gold, silvers, blues, purples, all clashing chromatic colors. You hear the squawks of banshees, the cries of harpies, and you see on the throne you. Not as your past life, but as you current.
Does me see me?
You don't seem to see you. This seems
All
more
right.
like something provided by the obelisk. But instead of being in your, like, robes and everything, they're in their armor.
Wait, my armor now?
Yeah. Oh, also, I picked out the name for it.
Wait, my armor has a name?
Yeah.
What's my armor's name?
The Iron Valiant.
I love that.
I know, right? It's a Pokemon.
I love my armor.
So, you see with the sword, except not as a glove, but as an actual, like, glaive. Lucifer is brought before past Elaine in chains and shackles.
Oh.
The guards announce, "We found this demon trespassing and threatening to steal the crown. If you want to take control of your one on the throne, I'll allow it.
Ooh.
Just play Elaine as if they're a monarch."
Okay.
My lady,
How
we
am I?
found. They just say, "My lady, we found this wretch wandering around the castle walls. milady.
I'm trying to think what to say. JTM.
Just talk. Honestly, don't think about it, just talk.
Okay.
What shall we do with him? He looks afraid. He looks terrified for his life,
Oh, poor guy.
knowing it can end in a minute. If
I'm
you
gonna
wish,
stand up.
as you were.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna say to the guards, unchain him.
But your majesty, I say with the utmost respect for you, releasing him right in the court area?
I know what I'm saying.
If you say so. He is then unchained and is on the floor, like, begging and pleading for his own life. He's saying repeatedly, please don't kill me, I promise nothing will happen. I did not intend to cause harm to the crown, I only intended to get food to manage my own.
Can I be kind?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at one guard. I don't know his name. We're gonna name him Joe Schmo.
Sure.
I'm
Joe and
gonna look
Schmo.
at Joe Schmo, and I'm gonna be like, get him some food.
Right away, my lady. He then looks confused, and as the other guard looks pissed. As
Alright,
you are...
Basic David.
Hmm?
I called the other guard Basic David.
My lady, with all due respect, what are you thinking? He's a monster.
You don't understand.
His kind has no place in our realm.
He looks hungry.
So, his kind has gone without food for millennia. He can go a few more years before he kicks the bucket.
Well, I simply don't wish that. Now leave this room.
You're too generous to his kind.
Now, leave.
Right away. He then leaves, and the demon looks confused and curious, almost knowing not that he shouldn't be speaking. And he still has not met your gaze.
I'm gonna walk up to him and lend out a hand.
He kind of like moves back a little bit, almost thinking that you're gonna like stab him. I promise I did not mean any ill intent towards you or your people.
I know.
I'm not from where your people think I'm from. I'm technically from here. It's hard to explain because my kind is so remote, and there's technically only one of me, but that's...
Take as much words and time as you need.
And then from there, he addresses himself as Lucifer Ozen, as a demo god. So on and so forth. You continue, and you see memories of how you basically grew up with him in the spirit realm. And then one day, he was thrown out, and you vanished into almost thin air. Neither of you
That's so sad.
Neither of you have returned since. Lucifer then behind you says, God, I was such a pushover.
I remember the first time I called you Lucy.
I don't want to fucking hear
it. You loved it. You still do. I can tell.
As you say Lucy, his like tail kind of like jolts, and he's like, stop it, bad. Know your place,
I'm
trash.
the one who can say it too.
He then just says, know your place, trash. To his tail, not to you.
No, I know. Tails have a mind of their own, don't they?
Yeah, I noticed. So,
Kind of annoying when you're trying to stay stoic and then they just have their own plan.
yeah, I'm about to cut off Loki's because it won't sit still. Moving on. So, are you ready
Having
to
9 of
return?
them. I'm ready.
Suddenly, you return back to the current timeline, your current reality. You feel more intact. You feel as if every bit of you has returned to you, and you are not just a wandering spirit.
I am me!
That's the name of this episode, I Am Me.
Yeah!
And that is where we're going to leave off.
Alright.
I want to go to the fuck